to give the stage up to my good friend, my fellow confidant, and a guy who also likes hoodies as much as I do. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your fan favorite, Ryan McCarricker.
Thank you. You guys know the comic Jonathan James, right? Jonathan James, the marathon runner. Dakota Thompson, the marathon introer.
Bang! Shots fired.
Whitby, I also thank you for one of the jokes you told, because without it, I would have never been able to resurrect a drunken, jotted note I put down, and then Courtney actually helped me remember what the fuck it was the next day, because I didn't know what it was or how it was funny. But the joke was as follows. My girlfriend took her Nuva ring out today. It was actually dented and broken in half. Yeah, that's right. And then in brackets it said, make this face. I don't know why. It must be because I was out of town for a while. But subconsciously, every joke I wrote this week for tonight is sex-related or love-related. So I'm going to start with a story about a mother and a father. They were concerned about their delinquent teenage son. He started acting suspiciously. They were worried, so they decided to nose through his room, see if they could find anything they should be worried about. So they go through his drawers, they're searching, and they flip up his mattress, and underneath his mattress is a set of handcuffs, a big old whip, and a big stack of BDSM porn. You know that porn is choking, holding, and bondage. The mother recoiled in horror. She was shocked. She didn't know what to do. She started crying. What are we going to do, Henry? We have to punish him. We can't let this delinquent sexual behavior continue. He's only 15. And the father, trying to reconcile his wife. I know, honey. I don't know what we're going to do either. But I do know one thing. We're definitely not spanking him anymore. I don't think tonight. You might, probably not. But if there is anyone out there tonight who drives one of those big old jacked up pickup trucks with a lifted up frame and big tires and big old smokestacks, it's generally driven by, like, you know, unsexually adult 20-year-old rednecks who maybe managed to get 3 girls drunk enough in their life to fuck them. They drive around jacked up pickup trucks. I just want to stop them. Tell them for the thousands and thousands of dollars it costs them to make the truck look like that, I could forward them to a therapist that will easily help them deal and come to terms with how small their dicks are. Nice truck, bro, but sorry about your penis. Can you picture some 20-year-old girl driving around in her 2003 like Volkswagen Bug? It's like lime green, pulling up to guys in the street like, hey, I don't know if you noticed I got a nice flower on my dashboard here. It's a daisy. It's pretty cute. Gets your dick hard, right? I drive a piece of shit 15-year-old Volkswagen 2-door Golf. I got the passenger window held up with a toothbrush and a screwdriver. I got a criminal record longer than my below average size penis, and I get laid all the time. It's called a fucking personality, guys. Speaking of sex, though, I do want to share with the guys a sexual secret that will help you enhance your sexual performance. And by that, I actually just mean it's a secret that will help you trick your girl into thinking you enhance your sexual performance. I call it my gas price theory. So I have this theory. When the gas companies want to raise their gas prices, say by 15 cents, they don't do it right away. They'll jack it by 40 cents. So everyone's all pissed off. And then after 2 or 3 weeks, everyone gets used to it. And they bring it back down to the initial 15-cent increase. And everyone's happy. No one's pissed off. I apply this theory to my sex life with my girlfriend. See, I repeatedly and continuously underperform with her for months at a time until she gets used to it. So if I ever actually have to bring the heat, like birthdays or Valentine's Day or whenever we have to stay over at her parents, all I have to do is actually climb on top and give a shit for like 30 seconds, maybe tickle her butthole or something. She'll be gratified for weeks. Having sex when you're in a nice committed relationship is great though, right? It's you got that connection, and it's always changing too. It changes the longer you're together. Like that, after you're together the first couple months and you start getting comfortable with each other and exploring each other, and you're kind of nervous and scared, but you want to divulge this kinky little thing you've been wanting to try with her, and you're scared her reaction. You know, I want you to choke me, something like that. And you finally tell her, and she's down with it, and you try it, and it's awesome. And then cut to like a year later when you're half drunk and sweating, trying to come. I said 3 knuckles. Come on, do it. Hey, spit in my mouth, you whore. Things tend to escalate quickly. Or when you're in a relationship and the first time you fart in front of them, it's like, oh God, giggle, and you're all embarrassed, and it's kind of cute though. It's like, well, I guess we're there, babe. Cut to me last night. My girlfriend's naked on the bed, and I run and whip my pants down and sit naked on her lap and right on her pussy. Period sex. Period sex usually only happens when you're in a relationship, right? And at first, it's like only in the shower, like not in her heavy days. You can't, like, she doesn't want you to look down at your dick after. And then cut to a year later when you get a text message when she's at work. Ugh, fucking cramps. I need you to fuck me after work, Kay. You're like lucky to get a towel after. You know you're in a relationship when it is totally cool to have her fall asleep on your shoulder, and you don't even give a shit about the potato chip crumbs you're flicking in her hair, and then when you want to fall asleep, you just roll her over onto the empty chip bag after. You both wake up in the morning like, love you, like nothing. Getting fat together is love, that's what I'm trying to say. Speaking of getting fat, that's the stage we're at in a relationship right now. I'm at this awkward stage where I kind of want to start letting myself go, but I still really want her to keep shit tight for me. I've easily gained 15 pounds since we started dating. You know, when I say 15, you know it's 20 pounds. I don't shave my balls half as often as I should, or eat the pussy half as often as I should anymore. I leave way too much time between haircuts. And yet, she'll sit there and just give herself the hardest time about the maybe 3 or 4 pounds she's gained since we started dating. So I'm sitting there trying to downplay my 20-pound gut. And she's just feeling so horrible she doesn't want to leave the house. And I just kind of let her do it. Like, fuck's sake, I'm 27 years old. A few months ago, I got a pimple on the side of my face that was so fucking big, I still have a bald spot in my beard. But she gets, like, the slightest little blemish back in her jaw, behind her ear, like, you can barely even see it. She's a wreck. She won't leave the house. And I just kind of let her do it. I guess I'm ready for marriage, though, right? It's gotta be what that means. Speaking of love of the other kind, who here has ever gotten laid off the app Tinder? Yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. That backfired on us, right, guys? I don't know what nerds thought that it was going to help us get laid any better or help us get any more control over the dating game than girls in a regular bar, but it definitely doesn't work. It's like girls have just taken it and completely taken it over like everything else they're able to do. They turned the Tinder into like a digital landscape of just pathetic little men groveling around for little scraps of affection from women. It never works. I thought I was alright at it. I thought I was doing okay until my roommate got it. She had more hits in a fucking week than I had an entire year. She's turned Tinder into an art form. With like a few words, she can have multiple dudes in a bidding war over who's going to get to take her on an expensive dinner that night. She somehow, like, one week she even went on a date every single night with a different guy. She didn't have to touch one penis, not one kiss, every different night, drinks and everything. She's been able to figure out how to turn her iPhone into like a Thunderdome where she just throws men into it and pulls out free dinners every night. It's amazing. But back to the love game, I want to end on a story of true love. It's about a couple dear friends of mine who were getting really drunk one night. They were out in their farmhouse. They decided they'd get really drunk, and as you do, things lead to things, and they're fucking, and she's up top just waving her hair back and forth like she does. She suddenly starts feeling him go soft and throws her off all of a sudden and runs to the bathroom and starts puking everywhere. And just as she pops up off the side of the bed, she realizes she got to puke too. Runs into the bathroom, pushes him aside, and just as she gets down, pukes all over his dick. And they just kind of look at each other, puking in the toilet. She's got it in her hair. But you know why this is a story about true love? Because I'll be fucking goddamned if they didn't wipe their shit off, get back in the bedroom, and finish with a thunderous climactic end. Just like that set. Dakota, Danny.